In this video, I will discuss about two circle theorems. First theorem is angle at the center is twice the angle at the circumference. Next is angle subtended at circumference by a semicircle is 90 degrees. Angle at the center is twice the angle at the circumference. Look at the first image in blue. Angle at the circumference is x. Therefore, angle at the center is twice of x, which is 2x. Nextly, angle subtended at circumference by a semicircle is 90 degrees. The image in red. We also can call it as the diameter. So the angle that is created from the diameter to the circumference is 90 degrees. So let's label the parts of the circle. In this circle, the chords and the angle and the arc I have explained in the previous video. And this is the center. We have the radius. So now you can see that there are two angles. One angle created from the radius to the center. Other angle is created at the circumference from the chords. And both the angles at the center and the circumference is created with the arc CD, which I have shaded in pink. Next, what I had been explaining as the circle theorem, the angle at the center is twice the angle of the circumference. And you can see these two red dots. That is the arc which both the angles are created. That is the arc which both the angles are created. From this arc, an angle is created to the center. And from the same arc, an angle is created to the circumference. So angle at the center, that is P, is twice of the angle at the circumference, which is 48. We multiply 48 by 2, that is 96, and P is equal to 96. I have explained the circle theorem. The angle subtended at the center of a circle by an arc is twice any angle subtended at the circumference by the same arc. So you have to know this circle theorem very well. A, B and C are 3 points on the circumference of another circle. O is the center of the circle. So you can see the image. One angle is created to the center O and the other angle is created at the circumference C. And both the angles are created with the arc AB. So now you know the parts of the circle. So arc AB is here. This is the angle at the center and this is the angle at the circumference. So angle at the center is 112 and let's divide it by 2. So the angle at the circumference is half of it, which is 56. Next question. In the diagram, O is the center of the circle. Write down the value of Z. Angle at the center is 88. Divided by 2. Angle at the circumference it is 44. Look at this image. We can find many angles in this image. Firstly, I will show you the angle at the center is P and the angle at the circumference is 51. So twice of 51, which is 102. So the P is equal to 102. Then you can find the labeled angle, which is angles on a straight line. From 180, you can subtract 102, which is 78. And then also, you can find the angle in the triangle. You add 78 and 51. You subtract it from 180, which is equal to 51. Look at this. Firstly, the angle of the straight line, which is 180 minus 146, that's equal to 34. Twice of 34, that is at the center, which is equal to 68. So angle at the center is twice the angle of the circumference. The next circle theorem that we discuss is angles subtended at circumference by a semicircle is 90 degrees. So here the semicircle means the diameter. So angle that is created from the diameter to the circumference is 90 degrees. The diameter is AB and the angle created from AB to the circumference C is C. So that is 90 degrees. So let us find angle A. The first thing is we can say that the angle over here, this is 90 degrees. And then the angles in the triangle add up to 180. So 180, you subtract 90 and 60. Our answer is 30. Next one. Let's find all the unknown angles. We have angle A and B, which is created from the diameter. So each of it is 90 degrees. So thereafter we have angles in a triangle. So 90, 32 plus 58 adds up to 180. Also 51, 90 and 39 adds up to 180. In the next video, we will discuss the angle in the same segment are equal. So the angles that is created from the same arc, all the angles are equal. So let's discuss this in the next video.